Hey everyone and welcome back. So doing a quick news video today. Not going to be able to get to everything I originally was going to, but I'm going to get to just a couple key ones. First up is one that I'm pretty sure I did not actually mention in a previous video because I was like, didn't I already talk about that? And I went back and I didn't see anything. I'm sure most of you know about it already, but just in case, coming on August 10th, Paramount Home Video is releasing a Friday the 13th collection set. Blu-ray only, not 4K. Now it's only the Paramount one, so it's 1 through 8. And now they've done this before. They have a previous set that's been out for a while. This is a new one. Now this one is actually interesting because it's actually going to have the first 4 films are actually going to have the new transfers that were done for the Scream Factory set. But it doesn't look like it's going to have any of the other extras. It'll have the extras that were on the previous Paramount release, but not the ones from the new ones from the Scream Factory release. And obviously it's not going to have the New Line films either. I mean, if you already have the Scream Factory box set, there's literally no reason for this. But if you only wanted the Friday the 13th films, this is obviously, especially the Paramount ones, this is an easy way to get them. And it does also come with a digital code, so you get digital versions of them as well. And whoever did the cover is obviously a big fan of Friday the 13th Part 2 and Friday the 13th Part 7, since all 3 of the hockey mask Jason are all from The New Blood. And again, that's coming August 10th. Blue Underground has revealed the details, so there are coming 4K releases of Maniac Cop 2 and Maniac Cop 3. Due out October 19th, they do look like it's porting over all of the existing extras from each of those releases from the Blu-ray. And the way it looks like, each set will come with 2 discs, and it'll have the 4K disc, obviously. 4K disc will have the commentary track. So in the case of Maniac Cop 2, it'll have the commentary track with director William Lustig and filmmaker Nicholas Winding Refn. That was on the previous release, and that is being ported over. And then the Blu-ray that's included has all the other stuff, the interviews and everything. It looks like in the movie, so it actually looks like, I think it's basically the existing Blu-ray that'll be included. Now the 4K disc, it says it's a 4K restoration of the film, not a new 4K restoration. I'm assuming the 4K scan is the one that they did for the Blu-ray release, which is fine because that was a phenomenal transfer. So what I'm guessing is that they're going back to that original scan, which there was nothing wrong with, and there was a 4K scan, and just doing a whole new cleanup process and doing the HDR pass and everything for the color. And speaking of which, it is going to be Dolby Vision and HDR, and there's for both films, and each film also is getting a brand new Dolby Atmos track, but it'll also include the original theatrical stereo track. And Maniac Cop 3 is actually going to have a new commentary track by director Alan Smythe. Now, for those of you who don't know, Alan Smythe is actually a pseudonym that is very popularly used in Hollywood over the years for a film where the director, for whatever reason, is not giving credit. Now, that's for multiple reasons. One, the director didn't want credit, walked off the film, or just doesn't want to be associated with it, or a film that had a troubled history and where you had maybe multiple directors, and actually in the case of Maniac Cop 3, that was the case. There was a lot of problems making the film, and William Lustig, I think, directed part of it, and is it the producer? I can't remember exactly. I think the producer actually directed the rest of it. That's why they use the Alan Smythe. So I'm actually kind of interested to see who actually is sitting down for this commentary track. Is it going to be William Lustig? Is it going to be the, I think it was the producer? Maybe it's both of them. I don't know. Maybe they actually put the past behind them, and become friendly and recorded a commentary track. I would love that. And again, those are due out October 19th. And in case you're wondering about Maniac Cop, it's a little bit up in the air right now. So last I heard, if I'm not mistaken, Troma actually, I believe, has purchased the Glickenhaus library, which is interesting. So that has Maniac Cop. It's got Frankenhooker. I think it has the Basket Case sequels, a couple other films. Now that's sort of good news and bad news. I mean, I love Troma, but I mean, when it comes to technical presentations, there are other companies that I would kind of prefer, especially for a movie like Maniac Cop. I wish Blue Underground would get it, but they don't have the rights to it. Now, one plus that could happen is I believe Troma actually does some stuff with Vinegar Syndrome. So could Vinegar Syndrome actually do a future 4K release of Maniac Cop? That would be cool. And then finally, probably the big announcement coming from Severin, which is going to go up for pre-order next weekend from when I'm recording this, which is when they're doing their their mid-year sale. And that is we're finally getting Paul Morrissey's Blood of Dracula. And not only are we getting it, we are getting it in 4K. It's actually getting a 4K release. It's going to have 4K Blu-ray and a CD of the soundtrack. It has a new transfer from the uncensored negative, so this thing should look pretty amazing. And I know both Blood for Dracula and Flesh for Frankenstein, a lot of us have been waiting a long time for those. Now, Flesh for Frankenstein is not coming out from Severin. They've already announced that another company has it. The big rumor going around is that Vinegar Syndrome may actually have Flesh for Frankenstein, which I really hope so, because if they have it, then not only will it actually have a good transfer as well, but there's also a good chance that they would also do a 4K release. Now, ideally in a perfect world, because I always associate the two films together, in fact, I think they were even filmed like back to back, it would have been great to have the same company put them both out, but I'm just happy that they're both coming out. Now, I'm going to have more details for the Severin stuff as we get closer to the sale. I'm going to make a video just dedicated to their sale, because a lot of new titles, a lot of stuff going on sale next week, so keep an eye out for that video. And for some of us, let's be prepared to spend a little bit of money too. So just want to give you guys the quick heads up. I know there's a lot more I need to get to, but yeah, a couple exciting things for sure. So definitely let me know your thoughts, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.